Labor Day has just passed us by, you know. Some things change, some things never change. Well, the kids are going back to school this week, some starting today, some Thursday. You know, God bless, hopefully everything works out and everybody's safe. Weather is still amazing out there, it's still warm. Now, as we know, the Toronto real estate market is backed off a bit. It's down 20% from last year's numbers. But last year's numbers was a record-breaking month, so let's not forget that, you know. So actually, August was our third best result on record for the month of August. Well, the market has taken its regular summer breather. Listen, it's still summer, remember that. It's clear that demand for ownership remains very, very strong. At the same time, listings at an all-time record low. This is the tightest market conditions sustained by competition between buyers, resulting in double-digit annual increase in selling prices. So the Toronto Real Estate Board reported 8,596 sales to the Toronto MLS system in the month of August compared to our record-breaking month last year at 10,738. You know, the condominium market had taken a dip there for a bit, but that thing bucked the overall sales trend with year-over-year sales that continued to mark resurgence in 2021. The number of new listings entered in the system is down year over year by 43%. So supply is so short, you know. The fact that new listings were at the lowest level for the past decade is very, very alarming because, you know, it is clear the supply of homes is not keeping pace with demand. And the situation will become worse once immigration in Canada resumes, which is just about ready to open up in that part of it. You know, the federal parties vying for office in the upcoming federal election have all made housing supply and affordability a focal point, where they've been for the last 10, 15 years, right? So, you know, they want to get involved interfering with consumers making choices. Well, we don't want them to get interfering with consumer choice. That's what the freedom is. So let them just get more affordable housing out there and lift some land that they can build, right? You know, the average selling price for all homes combined was up by 12.6% compared to last year. So it's $1,070,911. The strongest annual rates of price growth are still being experienced for low-rise home types. So condos, townhouses, semis, anything in that lower price range, outlying areas has had the biggest increase. However, average condominium apartment price growth is well above inflation as well. On a selling adjusted basis, the average selling price continued to trend upward in August. Sales have accounted for a much higher share of new listings this year compared to last. The story was no different in August. So there's been no relief on the supply side for home buyers. In fact, competition between these buyers have increased. You know, as we move towards 2022, expect market conditions to become tighter as population growth in the GTA starts to trend back pre-COVID levels, right? So, you know, if you're thinking about buying, right, you've got to start searching. Go get a really, really good realtor and let them start helping you in that search, because you know, today you're going to need it. The supply is such a shortage. So, you know, I know when we sell people's houses, then we got to, you know, we've already started looking. So, you know, let's look at what's going on. Sales in 2020 were 10,738. So far, 8,598 in 2020, so down 20%. Active listings are down basically 50%. So new listings are down 43%. So real shortage there. So if we look into the big market areas of Toronto, we'll start with Toronto. They had 3,003 sales. And their average price was just hovering at that $1 million average price, 1,008. And then we go to the big other city. At Peel, they had 1,805 sales for their average price of $1,039,500, right? And then in York region, we went down a little bit. We're at 16,620 sales, but we still retain the highest average price of $1,290,651, right? Then we go to Durham, and Durham doesn't seem to have let up at all. I mean, Durham with the price range which started back, you look a few years back and what it is today. So they had 1,048 sales, so they cracked the 1,000 sales, and their average is all the way up at 918,133. So a lot of people just used to go out to Pickering, Oshawa, Ajax, all those different areas out there, you know, and you could get something, Brock, Clarington, and Uxbridge, and you could get something affordable. Now it's getting a lot tougher there also, so now people have to go out even further. So then we go up to Simcoe County. Now remember, this is always so difficult. They had 248 sales on the Toronto Real Estate Board. As we mentioned many times before, they have another board, the Barrie board, the Simcoe board actually. And you know, so those numbers are probably up around the Durham region numbers, you know, probably hovering around the 1,000. But their average has really creeped up also, because that was also once very affordable, and that's at 977,068. So, you know, the good thing is interest rates are still extremely low. So is it a good time to buy? Yes. Is it a good time to sell? Yes. Just make sure you have a plan and strategize to know where you're going to go. Just always realize we're always going to be here for you. If you want any information on any investments, we do a lot of pre-construction, resales, buying and selling. You can reach us at 905-907-5464 or homes@darylking.com. But what we can see is now the summer's just passed. You know, during this next week, things are going to start to pick up and we're going to go into our fall market. So things are going to be very active. Any questions, any concerns, make sure to give us a call. Take care. Wishing everybody all the best. Bye-bye.